So we were discussing seedless vascular plants, like we were discussing subdivisions, and that today we just came up with the last subdivision, which is ferns, or this is also named as Terpsida. Here P is silent, so don't read it. From T is Terpsida. So let's get started. First thing, these all belong to the this is the subgroup, like not subgroup but it's a group. This means ferns, all ferns belong to this one, Pteropsida, and they have subgroup or a class like that's called as Felicania, and they are like first thing, like they are most, not very but most abundant group of seedless. This means like before that we have discussed few like Lycopsida, which was club mooses, Spinosida, horsetails, like these all, but in that all this is the most abundant one. This is the most abundant group of seedless vascular plants. They could live on, like they could live in warm places or moist tropical regions as well. Moist tropical regions. And you will see that they, like these ferns, have different range in their size, from like aquatic to the they're like very small aquatic plants, aquatic to the less than a centimeter big plant, or even to like tree ferns that may have trunks. So it's like even it could be a bigger than a tree ferns, or they also can have trunks which could be like more than 24-meter long, meter tall. So this means these ferns can also be very much big, and they also have leaves. They have like 5 meters. Their leaves are up to 5 meters or even more in the length, and you will see that they are like, except few, all ferns are homosporous. This means homo means same or one, sporus this means spores. So this means they have like, except few, like there would be few exceptional cases, otherwise only few are there, otherwise all are homosporous. Whereas we have sporophyte generation, which is like sporophyte generation is much larger. Sporophyte generation is much larger than other complex gametophyte, more complex than other gametophyte. And we also see that they have a sporophyte which is completely independent. So this means it does not depend, completely independent. And you will see that sporangia are attached to the leaves, and their leaves are also called as fronds. And you will see that fronds are young. These are basically like young and immature coiled plants. Immature coiled plants. And this all method or this pattern of development has different name. This pattern have different name or pattern development is called as kirstnite venations, and it is like important feature of ferns to have like these fronds. This is an important feature. And here's also another like point. Let's go with orange color now. This point is like when these fronds, like these are leaves which are called as fronds, but when spores are produced, they are in sporangia, and they are usually like they are mostly or usually in cluster form. Cluster is like a bundle, not they will find like this, but a cluster like this, and that cluster would again named as sorus. So this is also important. This is U only. Sorus. So sorus is a cluster of these all sporangia spores, and they have gametophyte, which is reduced gametophyte, that is small, simple parathallus and prothallus. And these prothallus are like prothallus. If you're thinking what is that prothallus, it contains male reproductive part, male, not male but male reproductive part, which is called as antheria, as well as female reproductive part, which is archegonia. So the example here for this prothallus could be Dryopetrus, where I am out of my limit at this moment. It's like I cannot write more, but I would love to mention this last point, which is the example. It could be wait, it's Dryopetrus. So I'm sure it's clear to you. Now we'll come with the life cycle and different things. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.